on?
No, I can't say it. Right, let me take off the cushion first of all so I don't confuse you. We're going to look at these cushions a little later on, by the way, chaps. For now, let me bring this through to the front for you so you can have a good look at it, OK? There. That OK for you, cameras? Yeah, it's all right for me. A bistro chair comes as one of a pair. We're back to the old Antiques Roadshow, aren't we? Well, I think it's one of a pair. All-weather garden furniture made from UVA stabilised resin. Now, the resin is UV treated against yellowing because, you know, none of us are perfect. We don't always remember to bring them in, do we, from the outside? And if they stay out there for too long in that sunshine, or if they stay out there in the rain, all sorts of terrible things can happen. These are coated. They're not going to go yellow. So that's a bit of peace of mind, eh?
Because I think it's very important.
You know, you can buy great garden furniture and then the worst thing that can happen is that you leave it out. It's not your fault, really. You'll just forget, and the stuff will go to pot. Now then, it's suitable for all year round outdoor use. Very easy maintenance on this. Simply wipe it clean with soapy water, and we're offering them as a pair. OK? There's an option, by the way, of purchasing a pair of cushions for additional comfort. I'll tell you about those cushions in just a moment. First of all, then, the pair. If you pass me yours, Vivian, I'll show you how they stack.
I should actually get myself...
Let's take the cushion off.
Let's put mine on top of yours. And
bump, bump, bump.
Here we go. So, these are the chairs, as we said, without cushions, and they stack incredibly neatly.
There they are.
Says she. There you are, look. It's really smart because if your shed is anything like mine, then there's not a lot of room around by the time you've got the lawnmower in, the cat basket and all that stuff, you know. So that is a great way of saving space, and I think very, very useful. A
lovely set. So it's the two bistro chairs. Let's just put them side by side, because I'm sure they can actually look like one chair, can't they, from a distance there?
Yes, of course.
It's the two bistro chairs. If you'd like to purchase these as a pair, it's ARJ1. ARJ1. And the price in the UK? $34.99. $34.99.
And if you'd like to order this pair of bistro chairs and you live in the Republic of Ireland, then to ring. And that price in Irish punts, $52.49. That's ARJ1, the code number when ordering these two tables.
Great chairs, Vivian.
Do you mind if I sit down again?
You go ahead. I think I'll do the same. I think I'll do the same.
Throw me a cushion. I know they're extra, but
for you.
Hang the expense. There we go. Well, needless to say, if you want to have your very own outdoor bistro, and I do like eating al fresco.
I love it. I love it. I like all vegetables. Boom, boom. No, I like eating outdoors because you get a healthy feel. You could be eating chocolate outdoors and you still feel healthy, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because you've got the great sort of outdoor... Well, the great
it's like
outdoors.
drinking outdoors, isn't it? You don't really realise you're doing it when you're just sitting outside in the garden and, you know, down goes another orange juice.
Carefully said there, Vivian. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, doing anything outdoors, I think, gives it a special sort of feel, doesn't it?
Yes,
and
nice
eating is no different.
Now, I feel that if you are going to have bistro chairs, if you really want to turn the garden into a bistro for eating, drinking and other activities, then it's important to have a table to go with those chairs. Now, here we have the perfect, do you know there's something wrong with me today? The perfect bistro table. Now, I shall carefully remove the tablecloth, which again is extra, and it will reveal to you a beautiful all-white bistro table. Oh, isn't he neat and tidy?
Hospital corners.
That's very good.
Hospital corners.
This is a really great table, and of course it matches the chairs. Now, it's made from the same UVA stabilised resin. It's all-weather resistant. So even when the rain does come down, when you're sitting in the garden eating your strawberries and whatever, this table will stand up against it. It's also very easy to keep clean. If any dust blows on, you haven't used it for a few days, a little cloth, quick wipe over, and it's nice and white and bright and clean again, just right for serving food on. Now, the size of this table is quite convenient size. It's 28 inches in diameter, so it's not too small, not too big. It will fit onto most little patios. Even if you've got a small garden, there's room for this table. Now, strangely enough, it has 3 legs. So I suppose it's a tripod, really, isn't it?
Yes, it is indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've just worked that out. I'm really very excited about that.
Took me by surprise there, Vivian. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Wake up, Rob.
Yes, they call him Mr. Tripod. Must have been a cold day when I saw him.
3 legs, And it's also in this resin which has been UV treated. So again, it won't yellow. It'll stay as white and bright as the day you bought it, however much you use it or leave it outdoors. And it's suitable for all year round outdoor use, so even you can eat your Christmas lunch if you wrap up in a nice fun fur and a pair of
We're
gloves.
in neighbours' country there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Eating Christmas lunch on the patio.
Absolutely, but you can eat out all year round with this table because it's very much all-weather resistant, which is just as well in this country. As I said, it's very easy to take care of. You just give it a quick wipe with a clean, soapy water and a cloth, and Bob's your uncle. It's all nice and bright again. Now, if you'd like to buy this table, and I really can't imagine why you wouldn't if you've got the chairs, I mean, they are made to go with each other, you know. Can't have one without the other and all that. The code number for this is ARJ2. And the price in the UK, £24.99.
But not if you're in Ireland. The product code number again, ARJ2, my personalised product code number there, I quite like that one. And the price in Ireland, £37.49. Good value, good value. OK, you've seen the table. Hot golly, you've seen the chairs. And you're saying to yourself, no cushions included,
no cushions hide those cushions.
You're saying to yourself, well, could I buy them as a set? Is it possible, Rob? I can tell you now, yes, it is possible. You can buy the table and the 2 chairs, or if you're in France, and 2 chaises for a very good bargain price.
So is there an advantage for buying them both together?
Oh, well, yeah, you make a saving.
Oh, right.
Of course you make a saving. A practical and attractive table and 2 chairs together is, wait for it, offered at a special price of £49.95.
Hey,
that's a saving of over £10 by buying the set together rather than individually. So here come the details then. It's ARJ3 for the 2 chairs and the table, okay? ARJ3, and the price in the UK, £49.95.
And it makes incredible sense to buy them both together because really you can't use one without the other, so I should order them both now. And if you'd like to do that from Ireland, the price, £74.99 in Irish punts, and the code number ARJ3. So that's a saving, as you said, Rob, of £10 there.
I think it's
Really
worth
good.
pointing out as well the health reasons, Vivian, for buying the chairs as well. Let's just imagine you've only bought the table, OK? You've laid it out with your food. You come to eat. Ah! You
Terrible.
see?
Or
no
you stand
chair.
like that all the time. And
That's
then,
right.
Yeah, it's bad
so,
for the back.
Health reasons as well for buying the chairs, OK?
Yeah.
But enough of this gay tomfoolery.
No, I am Gay Tom, was he one of the cameramen or what? No, oh, sorry. Right, I'm going to put this back on,
OK.
look. Yeah?
Let me bring this in.
I like things to look very neat, and I'm going to sit upon my cushion.
Let me open this to you. Camera 2.
Aye,
Grinning
that's
away
great,
there.
Isn't it? Now, do you know what that is? This is a circular parasol modelled beautifully here by Brydon Jones. Now, it's made, well, it's got a frame, and that frame is made from epoxy coated.
I thought it was all right myself.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yes.
Yes, lovely.
It's nearly lunchtime.
Super.
Calm
Hang
down.
on, let's...
But this steel frame is very sturdy, but also light and bright and easy to keep clean. Now, it's 32 inches in diameter, this parasol, so you can get most of the family underneath there when the occasion comes. There we are. It angles, look, a nice jaunty angle Rob set it at there. And so it'll protect you from the burning rays of the sun that we fight against so frequently in this country. Or indeed, should perchance a shower happen along, you could just resist it for a little while. It's not exactly sort of torrentially...
It's not a monsoon parasol,
it's not really
is it?
not torrential rain, but light showers it'll resist quite nicely. Now, this cotton cover is in a very nice floral pattern. It's 100% cotton, and it's got a very easy tilt action. Now, I think that is important. Could you show us your easy tilt, please,
Yes,
Rob?
stand by, going into easy tilt mode. Up here we come. There we are, you can see that, just there. OK, now if you want it straight, straighten the top like that. Oh, you can't see there, poor chaps. Hang on, let me put it up.
So you need it bent for them to see, really.
There we are. Okay, and then, now that's the umbrella straight,
Right.
okay? If you want to tilt, up with that, and just tilt away to your heart's content. And you get that, because then, of course, you can position it for the best sun protection.
Yeah.
You see?
Any angle you want, really.
Any angle you want, really, and of course, you can turn it round wherever the sun may happen to
Yeah.
be.
So it's perfect as the sun moves around the garden during the day, as it does obviously in most people's gardens, then you can just adjust that nicely, as Rob's been so kind to demonstrate, to protect yourself.
Adjustable
from those
height
rays.
too, Vivian, just
Yeah.
by using this
Oh,
little
right.
device there.
So for tall people or short people?
That's right. Well, if you want something a little more intimate, perhaps like this, then you can come right down to here. I mean, if this takes your fancy, it doesn't mind, but if it does yours, then just down to there, and look at that. We're in a secluded spot.
Yeah, very intimate. Now, it's available actually in a choice of 2 different colours. So you can either have this beautiful blue floral design, which I must say I'm rather partial to, or coming up behind me.
Aren't I good? Aren't I efficient?
He's very good. Every home should have one. This is the green floral pattern, in which you can also order your parasol, and indeed, as you'll see later on, your tablecloth or your cushions. Now, this is really an essential addition to the table and chairs. If you would like to order it, don't forget to state the colour preference, okay? And it's the circular parasol you're buying. ARJ4 is and that price, $24.99.
If you're in Ireland, the price in Irish punts, $37.49. Quote that product code number, ARJ4, and specify your colour.
There we are. Oh, you can put that down now.
Thank you so much.
Should we leave this one up?
I like it. Yeah,
Yes,
let's
all
leave
right.
it up.
Rob prefers that one.
Just make
left
sure
up.
it's up high enough so it's not going to... Oh, there we are. Perfect height.
Very
Very nice indeed. Now then, we mentioned the cushions already. Here they are. I think
One
if you're going
each.
to buy the chairs, you know, go for it, buy the cushions. They're great. They come in the 2 colours. As you can see, they tie in with the tablecloth, which we'll tell you about a little later, and the parasol too. This one in the blue with the pink flower on it. Or you can get the green, okay? Deep buttoned. Look at those deep buttons. There we are. Nice and padded sort of feel to it. Very comfortable. Filled with fire retardant, combustion modified, high resilient foam. Say what? 100% cotton cover to this, and a choice of 2 attractive colours, as I pointed out but fleeting seconds ago. Blue or green design for use with the pair of bistro chairs, what we are sitting on right now.
As we speak,
Okay.
as we sit.
They're great.
Yeah.
They really are nice.
They're
if you
very
like
comfy,
these,
aren't they?
yeah, very easy to order. Here come the details on your screen now. Quote the colour that you'd like, along with the product code number, ARJ5. And the price for the pair, $10.99.
And if you're ordering that pair of cushions from Ireland, the price in Irish punts, $16.49. Very reasonable. ARJ5 is the code number.
Right.
Very good. Shall we now sit upon our
Yeah.
cushions again?
Let's. This is how
More
they attach, by
comfortable
the way,
with the
folks.
cushions.
Just take a look. You've got the ties at the back here, and you just put a nice little bow. You can't actually see this. You'll have to take my word for this. You put a little bow there at the back,
No
and it's
cheating.
ready to use.
Still trying to tie mine together. I think I'll maybe leave it for now. Now, we were showing you the very nice parasol, which I think you do need, being serious, because it does get hot and quite sunny, and not everybody wants to get a tan. Some people like to remain pale and interesting.
That's the phrase, yeah.
So if you do, and you want a parasol, you must also be aware that the wind occasionally might blow. And a very good way of keeping this parasol firm and secure is the parasol base, which is specially designed to go with it. Now, it's a very high quality square plastic base. There we are.
Shall I bring it up so we can see
bring it up and show us. It's perfectly designed.
Whoops.
You see what happens
That's why
is,
you need it, you see, or your umbrella.
if you haven't got
parasol
the
will fall
base,
over.
the only option you have is to poke your parasol into the lawn. Now, by doing that, not only could you possibly kill a mole or 2 underground, but you'll put awfully horrible little holes in your lawn. And who wants a peppered lawn.
Vivian, I'm touched by the way you always think of Britain's wildlife.
I do, I do.
Even at moments like this, you think of Britain's wildlife,
do.
but you don't think of me being in the shadow.
No,
Look at that.
I care.
What a hogger of the limelight. Put him in the shadow,
Talk
she
about
says.
upstaging somebody.
God, blimey.
Dear, oh Lord.
Anyway, here it is.
Yeah,
you can
so
fill this,
You
right?
can fill it with sand or water. Show them the hole.
Yes. OK, there it is.
There you are.
There's the hole, everybody.
So you, depending on whether you'd like a wet or dry bottom to your parasol, you put sand or water in there, OK? So it's perfectly designed and made to fit your parasol. The actual end itself goes in there. You know what you're reminding me of? You know those ladies that show you where the doors are on the plane, and they say,
yes,
the doors
that's right.
are... She goes,
yes.
and then you go...
That's right, yes. All that sort of stuff.
Anyway, it saves spoiling your lawn. This is the nice bit when you're sitting out on the patio, and it stabilises the whole thing. And I'm all for stability myself. I think there's far too much frivolity in this life, and a nice stable bottom is what you need.
Let's put it
Now,
back.
Put it back there. There's a good lad. And of course, when you decide you want to pack up everything for winter, you can just empty the sand or the water from the bottom, and there you go. I mean, I also think there is a possible second function here. In that hole, if you put maybe soil in or manure instead of sand, you could grow a geranium or two, which would bring even more colour to the patio. And I feel, particularly if you have a small garden, the more colour you can pack in, the better. So here we go. If you would like to order that parasol bottom, then stand by and write down the details. Here we go now. The code number ARJ6. And the price is only £7.99 in the UK.
In Ireland, that product code number ARJ6, and the price in Irish punts for the parasol bottom. It's not a complaint. £11.99. £11.99. Sounds like the sort of thing you could pick up on a holiday in Benidorm, doesn't it?
It does, very much so.
Terrible case of parasol bottom. I can't sit down.
Yes.
Anyway,
but without the donkey, of course.
yes.
Without the straw donkey.
Right, tablecloths. We're going to show you the whole set that we got here. Have a look at the tablecloth. It's designed specifically for use with this bistro table. The size and everything, you know, it's cut to fit to this particular table. Beautiful floral design. You can have it in blue or green, depending on your choice, your preference. Approximately 39 inches diameter on this. 100% cotton, and you can choose your colours, whether you'd like your blue or your green, he said. Just trying to... There we are, pull that bit down there, so that looks nice. And use it with this particular bistro table. When you're ordering, state the colour that you'd like, OK? Here come the details. ARJ7. And the price in the UK, £8.99.
And in Ireland, the price in punts, £13.49, and that code number, remember, is ARJ7. I think it's very important, you know, just because you're out in the garden, there's no need to be sort of shoddy and messy and not have the table set properly. I think you've really got to have this little tablecloth, because it just makes it look that bit more homely and smartish. And